This is my 2003 3,000 mile low rider Dyna. So it was a winter project and I've been working on it for a while. I'm going to go through the main changes I've made to it. Obvious, it's not got 2003 tins on it. These the tank is actually from a 2012 Fat Bob. They're a little bit longer than the earlier Dynas, about 2 inches longer, so that makes the bike look a lot sleeker. The front and rear fenders are stock from a early 2003 Dyna Low Rider. I've put a front headlight, is actually from a Fat Bob, and if you're thinking this looks kind of a little bit different than usual, it kind of is. So what I've done is, the 2003 Low Riders had a 32 rake neck, and I really like that because it gives a nice long look, but I didn't like the skinny 39mm, sorry, 41mm forks. So I've taken the forks from a 2009 Street Bob. Quite a lot of modifications to the headset to make it fit, it's all working well. Just to show you what I've done. If you're getting close here, you can see a modified steering stop. So I machined a new one and fabricated that. The steering lock, I had to modify that to get it working properly. So I figured this is what an early Dyna would have looked like with 49mm front forks. A few other modifications. It's got aftermarket foot pegs, billet style aluminium. It's got Vance & Hines exhaust. It's got progressive 11.5mm, so about an inch lower, adjustable shocks. These are the progressive 444 models. Obviously it's got a different seat. This one's a Lipara, call it a little nugget seat. To mount the tank, I manufactured this boss on the top, which lets it fit quite nice. I had to manufacture a new bevel for the clocks. Flatlander handlebars, relocated signals, and probably a few other bits and pieces that I've forgotten about. It does have the riding light modification. It's a little unit that goes under the seat, so when you press the brakes they flash. It's quite neat, and it gives you riding lamps for the bike. So it's taken me right through winter to get this finished. Rides lovely now. Obviously it's had to have a modification to mount the pet stock for the tank. It's just a modified part you can buy, and yeah, so it's it all works. I think it all works pretty well. Say super low mileage. This, I bought it half a guy locally, absolutely standard. I had the front screen and saddlebags and all sorts of horrible things on it, which I stripped off to make it kind of naked style, and I think it's worked out pretty well. The reason I changed the tank was all the tanks I'd looked at, the tank that was on it was silver, and didn't really like the look of it. The problem is, if you get the earlier 2003 thereabouts fuel tanks, even the really good ones, they're still horrendously corroded on the inside, and I really wanted one that was clean. And obviously you can't get remanufactured ones, so this was the best thing I could do, and I think it's worked out quite well actually. There's a shot at it from the back. I do get some comments from the neighbours because obviously it's very super low and slick, quite different than most of the other Harleys on the road. Tyres are all good. Stock rims. Also did a relocation for the horn. So you can see it here, the horn is actually tucked inside there, you can probably just see it. So underneath here for the for the mount for the choke, just fabricating a new aluminium Boss style mounting, and it fits on there pretty nicely. So in my view, this was the Dyna that Harley really always should have made and didn't. I think it really works quite well, and I hope you like it as well.